Good afternoon, judges. We are Project Flourish, and we seek to make telehealth accessible to everyone. Our team has over 90 years of combined experience in global health, entrepreneurship, and health IT. The problem we seek to address is that most telehealth platforms require high-speed internet and extensive hardware. However, the untold story is that 42 million Americans can't afford broadband, and over a quarter of rural populations also lack access to broadband. Over 47% of people over 65 don't even own a smartphone. This is Paula, and she represents our demographic. She comprises the highest percentage of chronic care costs in the American health system today. Before COVID, she was getting 3 home care visits a week. And the current telehealth solutions simply are not appropriate for her because she doesn't have access or can't facilitate or navigate the technology. Our solution utilizes the flip phone that she actually owns to feed clinical data back to her home care agency so that they can triage and provide better care to her in the absence of telehealth.
So our solution really focuses on the use of unstructured supplementary service data, or USSD apps. This is actually older technology back from the 90s, which is why it actually works on older flip phones. They're also known as feature phones or candy bar phones, as they're colloquially known. This technology also works on smartphones. It's actually built into all of our handsets in one way, shape, or form. And if you've ever used a banking system, for instance, when you call up and you say, and the system says, press 1 for this option, press 2 for another option. That is an example of the audio sort of equivalent of this. This is not audio enabled. What this actually is again an old school app that has been repurposed for a healthcare application. This is currently being used in other low resource contexts, such as Africa. And again, we want to bring this to the United States and use this for our populations that are similarly either have low literacy, low digital literacy, or are resource or constrained. We are actually a beneficial solution to traditional, or I want to say traditional, modern telehealth platforms because we're internet independent. This relies on a mobile network and does not require you to have internet access. So and accordingly or associatedly, there are lower barriers to use for those individuals. It's cross-platform, as I outlined. It works on all models of phones, as long as they are GSM enabled. That means they have a SIM card. And it's low cost, no apps to buy, no content to download, no special equipment. You bring your own device. Also importantly, it is, again, a solution, a telehealth solution for those who cannot currently engage in modern telehealth platforms. In 2016, there were nearly 50 million adults over 65. By 2030, all baby boomers will have moved on and are past 65. At that point, 1 in 5 adults will be older than 65 out of the entire population. Our market, specifically rural individuals who are older than 65. Is that it?
You're at time.
All right, that's no problem. I was going to open it up to questions. Thank you